Oh, it's got from Wessex Blades. Now effectively dressed for the season a second. Now that I've got my Bergen back up out of the way, what I felt compelled to share is a box of goodness that Funky Prepper brought up for me. Now it wasn't from Funky Prepper. This is from Sparky Steve. It's the chap who's, I think, helping him wire up his workshop shed thing. Apparently he was having to clear out, and the nutcase had been watching me on video. Okay, so there's an electrician somewhere who's gifted all this to me, and much appreciated it is too. So there's some light. Open it up. And first up and off the bat, Darren has given me some work socks. So we're talking Dickies workwear, size 6 to 11. They're going to get used like crazy. Wicked. Now Sparky Steve has given me this box of gear. Leather gauntlets, so when I start blacksmithing again, brilliant. It's going to be the basis of a 3M double respirator, so I can source the filter packs on the side, and it works really well on the exhalation. You got the valve there, works absolutely brilliant. So a real high-end respirator. 2 huge tins of Impact Evo stick, flap discs, cutting discs, grinding discs for a 125 angle grinder. I'm actually going to invest in a new 125 because I've got so many 125 discs now. It's justified buying one. So I'm going to get one when Jackie's job sorted out in the next couple of weeks. These really resilient silky bags with some really strange rubbery, like rubber tube. So like, I don't know, but if you can start selectively putting them around your gear, sticking them on things like torches, there's sort of a mini ranger band you could have for burning. So you got some useful rubber tubing. Self-amalgamating tape, 10 meters of it, 1 inch. A whole range of adhesive tape. Sparky Steve, look at that lot. PVC insulating gap. Two bottles of CT90 tapping and drilling fluid. Well, to me, I mean that's over a year's worth. That is just a massive amount of a resource that's going to be invaluable in the workshop where I'm drilling and sawing through things just to make life easier. Absolutely brilliant. Tapping fluid. I've got a 2-part epoxy pack which I've read up a little bit on. So if I don't know, maybe if I had a large section of fibre liner and a large section of hardwood, I can just glue the whole thing, put them all together and put a large weight on it, and have a big bonding session basically. I love this word. It's almost chemistry. It's chemetal, but it's a penetrant remover. And I'm guessing that's for cleaning things off. Solvent cleaners. Release fluid for rusted parts. That's got to have some use in there. Great. And then that was that bag. I think this was nuts and bolts and stuff. Yeah, I got a big selection of like M5 fittings. Huge bag of that. Again, in those silky bags. And the last silky bag, is that those tubes again? Is it 2 silky bags of tubes? Yep, and silky tube rubbery things, but these are slightly bigger. So to Sparky Steve, many thanks, because all this is going to have a use somewhere on the line. I can see it. I think the 2-pack epoxy is going to be a big bonding session with some fibre liners and some hardwood to make me scales up. I could be doing a custom job and then gluing a handle on with that. The tapping fluid, that's going to be the big one. That's just invaluable to me, that is. So thanks ever so much for thinking of me and passing it on to me via Funky. And it's definitely all going to get used. I've got from Wessex Blades with a bundle of goodness from Sparky Steve. Thanks, see you on the next one.